Okay guys, welcome back to Web Gaming Central, and we are on our third video for the tourism city of our second region. And I'm going to start referring to the second region as Coastal Palace. Weird name, yes, but it's already branded into my thumbnails and whatnot, though I can always change that. But I just decided to stick with that. But anyway, we have our industry, which still needs workers and freight and fire protection. Fire protection needed, let's say. I'm gonna place this guy up here for now. And again guys, some of these things will be movable, but because I can't really get my city road design down just yet, that's why I do it this way. But you know what I mean by that is just throwing stuff down just to have it down there. So now we have that. What about this guy? We already built him, but what now? Lots of health issues. Let's see what those health issues. Oh, that explains it. So yes, we need to speed up time a tad just so we can add some patient rooms because they are full. And I'm gonna start trying to take my time so you guys can, or take my time even when watching these things so you can get a good look at what's going on. So we're at our full 10 patient rooms, patient room capacity. I'm sorry, our patient treatment capacity, not the room capacity. So, but that also has to do with the rooms if I'm not mistaken. So, otherwise they'll have to turn people away. And they are 12,000, so I have to wait for another payday, which is right now. Let's get that guy down. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And this guy, is he overwhelmed? No, he's putting out that fire. We have how many? We have 2 trucks. And now that bug is still there, guys, and it's bugging me to no end, where these guys go to the same fire. For some reason, I thought they fixed it once, but not anymore. For some reason, it seems like it's still bugged. So you have both fire trucks here working on this one. Hopefully they fix that for good, because that's annoying. And I've seen that in another of my cities, where I had a meteor shower in, like 4 buildings were on fire, but I had 4 or 5 fire trucks, but they all went to one fire, you know, at a time. All 5 of them went to it was really aggravating. But anyway, not to dwell on the negatives, let's focus on our city now. So it's gonna be a lot of waiting in between, guys, but I figure you don't mind that too much. If you do, let me know in the comments, of course. But oh, let's see what this says. I'm gonna be clicking on those all the time too, by the way. Are we full again? No, I already took care of that, guys. Though I don't mind putting another one down, and probably will. But I need to throw some more of these guys down too. Well, some of those guys. I don't even have one yet. Now I do, so good. Okay. So as with all those guys, and I'm gonna start doing tutorials on those, but I understand the service systems very well, service building systems very well, so I'll probably go over that real soon. So guys, a few things that will change. This this wind power plant will change, and I'm gonna have to actually figure out how I want to do that. But in the meantime, we can still expand. So let's get back to expanding, and this road will be a little funny because they're angled, and I didn't mean to do that, but I did it by mistake. Okay, there we go. I think that is straight on. Yeah, straight on as we're gonna get it. What I will do is bring in some more sims. Okay. I want these roads to stay big, so I'm not going to change to a smaller. Let's see, how much will that take up? No. It's gonna take up a lot of money, but not a lot of space. So, residential there. So really, this whole middle section I want to be business, but it depends on if it's needed. So it'll be mixed in with business and residential. But got a building to bulldoze here. Again, we're moving slow on these videos, guys, so I'm in a rush to do nothing. And I presume you guys are fine with that, because that's the different style of this particular let's play. But again, if you're looking for something faster paced, more, and I don't even want to use the word entertaining, because for many this can be more entertaining because it's strategic. I got a big old space in there. I almost don't want that. I want to but you know, I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna do too much with that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The other sandbox region playthrough that I'm doing simultaneously with this one is designed for fast, you know, playthroughs. Build how you want, build whatever you want, whenever you want. Okay, but this series is all about the strategy of SimCity, and it will be played as such. So I'm really gonna be meticulous as I can be, and also I'm gonna pretty much spread the release of these videos so I can get your feedback as I build it, so that, because with the last region, what I did was I would like record 3 to 4 full videos a day, and not a day, but more so at a time, so multiple videos at a time, and then upload them. But then you would comment on the first one saying, why didn't you do this, or you should do this, and by the time I got around to, you know, taking heed to your suggestions and whatnot, it was about 4 videos into, or 4 videos past, 2, 3 to 4 videos past when you mentioned it. So I'm gonna try to avoid that in this this Let's Play series, so that you guys can work with me in this city and, you know, make it really good. So please, if you feel in the comments, take advantage of that and let me know what your thoughts are. I'm already in video 3. Only video 1 is uploaded, so I have to actually slow it down a little bit with my uploads and with my recording, so that I can take heed to the things you guys mentioned. So far in video 1, I think there was some mention of well, actually it wasn't much criticisms actually, or suggestions so much, as just, you know, basic comments by the time I'm making this video. So there's not much to do based on what you guys have said, except to just continue building and making sure that things stay or grow at a proper pace. Now we do have some demand for commercial, and I'm going to address this like this, because I want it to stay low wealth. So let's see. You know what? I think I might make this side of things more high wealth, but let me see something first. Right. Okay. Yeah, so let me go about doing, then again, I really don't know. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna want some low wealth, and I need to figure out where I want to place the low wealth sims. I think I got it right over here. They're gonna be the buffer between, you know, my high wealth, or I'm sorry, so it's gonna be low wealth, a little small block of low wealth, probably right here. Medium wealth, high wealth, all in this back area. High wealth. If I want them to be all high wealth, but I'm gonna have the plan is to have the majority of my sims be medium wealth, and then, you know, right now there's like a crap ton of low wealth sims, so we need to change that. And that will actually change the demand on the commercial. So let's see. Let me, as I said, medium wealth. I'm going to zone for that. I want to place the medium-sized parks, but actually I want to place the bigger size ones, but we'll wait for that. These guys could. All right. Man, I wanted to reach the part, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it, so for now we'll leave that as that. Okay, so those guys should convert to place that guy. Place that guy, and then I'm going to place that guy. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm not going to overdo it. And that should also bump up the desire for my low wealth, though I have some high wealth demand coming up now too. I could place some of those guys in here, and I think I will, in fact. Not Plaza, but these guys. Okay. And I know, I tend to build my parks very close. That I do. But what I mean by very close, like you see these guys are right here. So I may get rid of these two guys. In fact, I might just do that. I mean, it helps in some ways. Let's see where the parks are. Right. I think we're good. Well, maybe they could have kept that one because the area of effect is still there. So let me just put that back for now. No need to rush and take that away. Plus, the high wealth will still build. And it's more of a gradient effect, guys, if that's a good word to use. Because with the parks, you know, this high wealth is just going to make this all high value. These guys are just really, they're not going to so much take away from this guy. You know, if anything, the issue is redundancy. But I'm not too worried about that because I like the aesthetics of the parks as well. So it's not so much an issue of... you know, an issue period. First of all, these are only costing me $10 per hour, so that's nothing. I'm at the point. This guy is a little more expensive, of course, about $480. These guys are at 10. Got 10 right there. They have a 10 there, 20 there, another 50 there. So that's a little more expensive. That's 100. That's 10, 80. 120, and that's a combination of parks. This is a combination of two parks, so that's the reason why. But now we have high wealth sims. Now we are also going to need high wealth or commercial eventually. Right now, I think we're good on that. One thing I will also add will be more medium wealth here, because yes, on both sides of this guy I'm going to do that, and it is going to keep me from placing certain modules, but I can always bulldoze if I need to. This city is tourism, so let's basically get that guy here now. We have everything but police, which we will need before we place anything tourism. Not enough freight customers, which means we need to start upping it when it comes to our commercial. So in light of that, let's start zoning for that. And I want to keep these guys in more of a the bigger size buildings, but I will split this one down the middle. But not like that. Definitely not like that. Well, I could do it like this, though. Yes, and I will. So now let's zone it. Well, before I do that, let's make sure it's medium wealth as well. And that to do that, we'll build it right behind that guy. We'll build it right there. So now, there we go. So now we should get the effect of the medium wealth, and so hopefully, let's pay attention to it. Not enough freight customers, I know, we're working on it. Oh, and by the way, they're going to get some high wealth ones here because they're so close to that. So I really don't need this guy. Let's bulldoze him. Could be a nice, again, for aesthetics, it could be nice. So let's just leave it for now. but we really don't need it. I'm gonna get rid of it, and I'm also gonna get rid of the bulldozers or the abandoned buildings here. Not enough places to ship freight. And what that's telling me is, well, right, because it needed the commercial zones. So eventually we'll get there. I think, yeah, and all of these guys are plagued by that. Just don't have enough stores to ship their goods to, so they don't have any business. So they're running out of business because they're not getting paid. I love that. I love how the game works. It's very realistic in that sense, because these guys cannot ship if they, you know, don't have any customers or any clients and whatnot. So that's what that was all about. Now let's zone again because we missed a spot. Okay, great. That's turning out really nice. I like that. Right next to the parks. Oh yeah, I like that a lot actually. Everything is building. So, let's see. And I think it's because of the demand. Not much in the way of high wealth. So maybe we'll get the medium wealth to pick up this area, or maybe we won't. I don't know, but we'll see. And that's really an eyesore now, in my opinion. I need to switch that out, but not yet. I'm gonna be patient on that one. So, but let's just check out something size-wise. We're not gonna place this guy yet. First of all, we don't have the money to. So this guy is gonna probably go right there. That way, we'll have like perfect spot, because we have, you know, tourists coming in from that side, tourists coming in from that side, and that way we can max this baby out in its perfect size too, or perfect spacing. Now the next thing I'm gonna have to do is get a tram, and I'll probably could build that guy up here. But once I build this guy, I'm gonna also fill this back area up too with more commercial, so that they can really benefit from it. This guy I'm gonna place as well, but he's gonna get placed in this area, somewhere in there. So it'll take a little bit longer for people to get, but since we have people coming in from both sides, I really don't see any traffic problems developing, and if they do, some of the solutions that I've learned should work perfectly fine. Don't really want to do overkill on that. But let's upgrade some roads, and then I think our video is going to be just about done in this video, because again, I'm sticking with the 20-minute increments. Don't really want to do too much more than that. And again, I know some of you really love the hour-long videos, and I won't completely abandon you, don't worry, but it's for me, it's just a little bit easier to do it this way. I'm gonna have to get that police station going too, and a few other things going. We're making some pretty good money at the moment, so and that's another thing, guys. I'm really gonna try to make sure I balance the city's budget, because first of all, in real life, that's what I do. I'm not an accountant, but I'm in the accounting field, so you know, I should be able to be pretty decent at this type of thing. And it's a game, so much less involved in, you know, doing that kind of thing on in real life. Let's see. Right, now it's time to start working on this guy. That traffic situation, well, which I thought I was doing, and now we have 3 ways to access that, but we're still going to get that traffic because it's just like the shortest way to get from work to home. Time to upgrade that guy though, and that guy. That guy, we'll upgrade that guy. Upgrade that guy. Upgrade this guy just for the heck of it. Those guys are upgraded. Okay, roads are upgraded. We're good, and we're just about at 20 minutes. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to come back and we're going to continue, and we're going to take our time. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Signing off.